So this question comes from George.
Yeah.
What do you think of some of like the older stocks companies like ExxonMobil or kind of older companies that are kind of not with the trends, you could say,
Yeah.
with the trends of going green,
Yeah.
what should I do with those? Should I hold them or should I sell them and move money? What should,
Well,
what can I plan for?
right now, the older companies are the ones that are really the ones that are part what we call the epicenter trades. So if you look at what happened last year, right, there's a bunch of companies that got really hit. On average, energy companies dropped, probably 60, 70%, 80% range. And so like ExxonMobil for is a good example. As things reopen, there's going to be a lot of interest in, energy because that's what's going to be needed. We're going to be flying more, moving more, driving more, and what have you. And I think, companies like that could do very, very well. Clean or green energy is the future, but it's not here right now. And we're going to be opening right now. I mean, literally this summer. And I don't think we're going to replace all of the Exxon pieces, for example, before this summer. So I'd be holding on to that. I think those are the areas we're actually buying right now. When you look inside that portfolio that I just showed, the pure value pieces, an Exxon would fit into that category: energy, financials, industrials, materials. Those are areas that are all part of this epicenter trade. So I think we could see some phenomenal gains out of those types of areas, before the end of the year. Long term, you have to wait and see. Does a company like Exxon, for example, or some of these older companies, how are they able to morph? And how are they able to change? And how are, because you never know. I mean, Exxon could get really big on the clean energy side. And I know some of these companies are moving that way, for example.